America by Fatimah Asghar. Am I not your baby? Brown, and not allowed my own language. My teeth pulled from mouth, tongue, bloated with corn syrup. America, didn't you raise me? Bomb the country of my fathers, and then tell me to go back to it. Didn't you mold the men who murdered children in schools, who spit at my bare arms and uncovered head? America, wasn't it you who makes and remakes me orphan, who burns my home, watches me rebuild, and burns it down again? Wasn't it you who uproots and mangles the addresses until there are none, until all I have are my own hands, and even those you've told me not to trust? America, don't turn your back on me. Am I not your baby? Brown and bred to hate every inch of my skin. Didn't you raise me? Didn't you tell me bootstraps and then steal my shoes? Didn't you make there no back for me to go back to? America, am I not your refugee? Who do I call mother, if not you? So the thesis that my partner and I came up with is, in America by Fatimah Asghar, the speaker demonstrates the feeling of isolation in her home country, America, by depicting her personal experiences with racism and hostility throughout the poem. The author heavily contrasts between America being the speaker's guardian while simultaneously encouraging harmful stereotypes and attacking her native country. Our theme was, although they usually identify as American citizens, first-generation Americans are often confronted with racism and hostility while living in America.
The speaker of the poem uses many literary devices, such as rhetorical questions, parallel structure, juxtaposition, and call to action in order to fully illustrate her experiences to the reader. Further, since the entire poem itself is built with a series of rhetorical questions, they tend to serve as a structural element to the poem, keeping it in order. For example, she constantly asks, "Am I not your baby?" or "Didn't you raise me?" to emphasize her sincerity, establish parallel structure, and make it clear that she is an American. As you can see, all of the blue and purple lines are rhetorical questions, with the blue lines being the examples of repetition. This allows the speaker to keep her tone consistent by always concentrating on her main point, that although her home has always been America, she wasn't treated like an American because of her ethnicity. Asghar frequently follows these innocent rhetorical questions with a harsh juxtaposition of revealing the multiple atrocities America has committed by perpetuating stereotypes and attacking the country of her fathers. For example, she asks, "Am I not your baby? Brown and bred to hate every inch of my skin." The many juxtapositions like this within the poem immediately take the reader out of a false sense of security, which is exactly like what the speaker had to experience as a first-generation American citizen. Finally, the last sentence of the poem serves as a small call to action because it forces the reader to ponder the speaker's hard-hitting question, "Where do I belong?"